I had a dream. In a dream, there was a thought. I tried to picture an elephant climbing up into the sky with the pockets of clouds. I know what you are thinking. I was sober. That thought was triggered by one of my followers. He came to me with a vision, and his vision was he needed to have an elephant to climb up into the sky. Well, in that moment, I knew I had to respond. But I know it is not in me as a leader to tell him what is possible or impossible. I recall that as a leader, my role is to influence positively and to provide visualization for a realistic vision. So the question is, what will you do in that moment when that happens? The answer to that is that all you need is a leader's pocket guide. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and to our lovely guests and visitors, I will tell you about leaders' pocket guides. It consists of 3 components. And the purpose is so that it can enable you so that you can be in a better position to deal with those crucial moments when you are confronted with such situations. The first thing in leaders' pocket guide is create a shared vision. Because when it comes to vision, you deal with 3 people most of the time. That is yourself as a leader. You have a vision. Your organization has a vision. The people you work with have their vision. So your goal is to get to the point where you can create a shared vision where everyone can buy into it. So, as part of creating that common vision, you need to make sure that your people, not only can they see that the vision exists, but they can also learn about the realities, the practicalities of such a vision. And that becomes part of the critical element in terms of creating a vision. On that, I will jump to the next element: develop and manage relationships. Most often, leaders fall into the trap where they fail to understand the environment they work in. And how can you know that? That's when you see a leader opening a white envelope and become shocked and be like, wow, I don't have patience. It is through those moments where you realize that actually you've been treating your people purely based on the work that they do for your organization. But as a leader, you need to understand that relationships go beyond that. As you build relationships, you need to understand people have friends, people have families, people have dreams that are beyond the work that they do for your organization. And how do you harness that as a leader? The key thing about relationships is that they also provide positivity within the environment you work on, which is the motive why you should also ensure that you create a relationship that is enhancing positivity. A relationship that does not only speak to the minds of the people you lead, but also connect to their hearts. So that is the key element in terms of leadership. And the key thing about positivity when you have it in your environment is that positivity is such a contagious disease. But if you don't have it, you can't spread it. The next component of leaders' pocket guide is about engaging and providing feedback. As you lead your people, you need to ensure that they are in a space whereby they are free to express themselves. Because if people do not get to the point where they can express themselves, then how can you influence them positively? How can you address the concerns that they have within their environment? So one of the key things in terms of providing feedback and obviously ensuring that employees are engaged is that engagement has 2 aspects that are important. Engagements provide confirmation and commitment. Because in a working environment, you need your employees to be engaged and committed to your shared vision that you have for your organization. said that, I will summarize the 3 key elements of Leader's Pocket Guide. Create a vision. Create a shared vision specifically. Talks about visualization. Developing and managing relationships connects directly to empathy as a leader that you should show to your followers. And the last component, obviously, which is engagement and feedback. It connects to commitment because you need your employees to be committed in everything that they do for your organization. So I was confronted with that situation of an elephant in that dream. I had the luxury of a Leader's Pocket Guide in my mind, and I used it. I didn't tell him what is possible, what is impossible. I asked a question. So, why would you like to see an elephant climbing up into the sky? And what capabilities does it need to do that? He responded and said, I think everything that has wings can fly, right? I was, yes, that is true, but what are you then saying about an elephant in that regard? And he said, can it use those wings on its head to fly? And in that moment, I realized that I didn't have to tell him what is impossible or what is possible. I engaged with him until I learned that this 5-year-old boy just saw an elephant for the first time a week ago. I have a pocket guide. I have shared with you. Now you have it at your disposal. Learn it and use it. It is so effective.